Hello and welcome to 5Tech. This is Abbas. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about a data center. What exactly is a data center? Components of data center and data center theory. Out here you see this is how a data center looks like. A physical data center literally, because you have virtual data center and a physical data center. This is where your resources are parked, where you have the components of your data center, like you have routers, you have switches, you have firewalls, you have storage systems, servers, and application delivery control. Routers could be of any make, switches could be of any make. For example, it could be from Cisco, Juniper, 3Com, Bayonet, etc. And firewalls could be from any make or any vendor. Before that, you need to understand how exactly your data center works or it supports. See, importance of data center. Is data center really important? Yes. It supports the following. You have emails and file sharing. Again, data centers required to store those emails and file sharing. Productivity applications, ERPs, big data, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Communication and collaboration services. Most important is cloud that you talk about. Without physical data center, how will you provide a cloud? In the sense, cloud is very well understood by everyone, but please try to understand from where the cloud is created or generated, from where cloud comes exactly. Okay. Now, other than data center, there's something else which is a backbone to data center. That is, data center requires significant infra to support the center's hardware and software. These include power subsystem, UPS, ventilation, cooling system, fire suppression, backup generators, and collections of external network. Without this, it's not possible to run a data center. Now, you must have heard about just data centers. There are different data centers made for various purposes. For example, the types of data center. Let's talk about data center. First, enterprise data centers. These are built, owned, operated, and are optimized for their end user. Most often they are housed on the corporate campus. In the sense, there's an X company, say 5Tech. 5Tech is a company. It doesn't want to have a data center outside its premises, or they don't want to outsource it, or they don't want to go into a cloud. So they would have their own physical data center where they have routers, switches, network, everything connected. So it is basically owned and maintained within the premises. These are enterprise data centers. Next one, managed services data centers. These data centers are managed by third party on behalf of a company. The company leases the equipment and infrastructure instead of buying it. Basically, it's outsourced, you can say. Okay. Next, we have a co-location data centers. Companies rents space within a data center owned by others and located off company premises. The co-location data center hosts the infrastructure, building, cooling, bandwidth, security, etc., while the company provides and manages the components, including servers, storage, firewalls, and so on. Coming to the most important part, cloud data centers. In this off-premises form of data center, data and applications are hosted by cloud service provider such as Amazon Web Services, that is AWS, Microsoft Azure, or IBM, or Google Cloud, and so on. So it's basically a virtual data center. In this case, you would be using a virtual facility where you access the physical devices which are at any given place, which any of the service providers, for example, Amazon, it provides. They have a data center Amazon at Ohio, and you're accessing it from Bangalore. So it's like you're accessing the physical data center at any remote place via internet virtually. So this is a concept of cloud, and this is how the cloud data centers are accessed. Most important part that you need to understand is data center tiers. You have a tier 1, to understand the data center tiers, that is tier 1 where 99.67% is the uptime and 28.8 hours of downtime per year. The reason being there are no redundancies. Okay, next is tier 2 where you have 99.749% uptime. That's partial redundancy, 22 hours of downtime per year. Now tier 3, 99.982% uptime where 1.6 hours of downtime per year. Next, most important, on which the cloud technology is catered, tier 4, that is 99.995% uptime per year, 26.3 minutes of annual downtime, because the data that it's piling up, it's copied in different places. Okay, for example, if I'm accessing a data center in Ohio, I have my data coming in here. My data is also getting copied at Singapore data center. In case if one of the resources or one of the data center is affected, immediately my access is moved to the Y data center. My data loss, I'm not worried. Next is uptime is not a worry at all, because 99.95% of uptime per year is excellent. So this is just about the basic data center. Thank you very much. Hope it was informative. If you like it,